The profile information of at least 500 million LinkedIn users is on sale after a hacking incident targeted at the popular website for hosting professional qualification of its members was breached. The data is on sale on a website that is equally associated with hackers. LinkedIn says the data was actually hacked from various websites and companies. The company, which has more than 675 million users globally, is owned by Microsoft. LinkedIn is also popular among Kenyan users. The data breach represents yet another example of the challenges of securing cyberspace as hackers continually seek to penetrate or skirt around security defenses. Polls have opened in Djibouti this morning as citizens of the Horn of Africa nation head to the ballot to elect their leader. Incumbent Ismail Omar Guelleh is expected to be elected by a majority for a fifth term, just like Francis Atwoli, which could be an extension of his 22 years in power. Since Djibouti's opposition boycotted the elections, 56-year-old Zakaria Ismail Farah, a little-known businessman, is the only one left standing as Guelleh's only challenger. Guelleh held his last campaign on Wednesday at a fully packed stadium with a few of his supporters wearing masks despite the surge of COVID-19 in the nation. One person has been killed and at least 6 others wounded by gunfire on Thursday after troops in Benin cleared protesters in a flashpoint city days before President Patrice Talon seeks a re-election.
Protests erupted and several people detained this week in the West African country ahead of Sunday's vote, which critics say is skewed in Talon's favor after the main opposition leaders were sidelined in a crackdown. A column of military vehicles arrived early Thursday to disperse demonstrators in the central city of Save, an opposition stronghold, where makeshift barricades of trees and tires blocked a major road. Troops initially fired tear gas and then more detonations were heard as one soldier fired in the air from an armored vehicle mounted with what appeared to be a heavy caliber weapon.
This morning, 1 person died and 6 others were injured with bullet wounds. All the wounded have been transferred to the hospital in Save.
The capital Porto Novo and the economic hub Cotonou were largely calm on Thursday, however, as well as in the north, where some protests had taken place in the morning. Benin has long been celebrated as a strong multi-party democracy, but critics say the country spiraled into authoritarianism after Talon was first elected in 2016. Benin's main opposition figures either live in exile or have seen their candidacies rejected due to electoral reforms rejected by a large part of the political class. On Sunday, 5.5 million people will be eligible to vote in presidential elections. 2 little-known opposition members, Alassane Samanou and Corentin Koho, are running against Talon.
Away from Benin and the instability that's been witnessed in recent days, let's move on